remind you of the situation you are in. So, last time you got sent on a mission to find the shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It has.
Just for the point of bringing up a visual inside my fantasy ground since I'm recording, should I bring up the town map? Is that where we're currently located? I forget. Are we inside the dungeon?
I think we're in the Gauntlet dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the map link if you need it.
Oh, yeah, I see my character, if that's accurate.
It is.
Investigating on the island.
Because while we're jumping straight into a fight.
Yeah. So, like, are we on a dock and are we inside of, like, a little hut? Is that accurate?
Y'all are in an outbuilding on a smaller island next to the main larger island that the Gauntlet ruins are on. And y'all were sent on a mission to retrieve the shiny, which I believe is in Flim's possession right now. It is a gilded looking glass.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I was so traumatic. I think I blocked it out my memory. I was like in there by myself. I ran for it, and those things were dangerous.
It was very much a Monty Python rabbit situation. We're like, oh, it's just this little puppet, and it's like, oh my god, this thing is just wiping the floor.
The puppet tried to kill y'all, and it was very tough to fight, but Balin ended up grabbing a hold of it, and Thorin snapped its head off. And y'all have the soul gem that was recovered from the creature, so whatever's spirit was powering that thing, you have its soul in your possession. Shortly thereafter, before y'all had a chance to recover, Thorin decided to go explore the dock on the island outside, and took 2 steps on it before it collapsed and dumped him into the swamp. And as he goes under the water, you can see in the murky water a ribbon of light that spirals up out of the muck and starts darting towards you. So we're going to start with initiative. Let me make sure the tracker's reset. It isn't. Alright, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, I'll bring up my character. And initiative.
I'm in murky water. Can I roll stealth?
That's an awful initiative, I think.
Fantasy grounds crash? I guess it did.
Yeah, you're not showing up.
That's weird. Oh, I bet that's something happened with my graphics and like they flipped, or they flickered, and then my desktop got all messed up, and then it flickered again, and it was fine. I didn't think anything of it, but I guess that was Fantasy Grounds crashing.
Oh.
Which makes sense. I was kind of worried about my graphics card for a second. So I'm like, that's just, it seemed like a weird thing to happen. But I guess it was just, again, Fantasy Grounds crashing. Which makes me feel a lot better. I am here.
So, those of y'all inside, you just hear a loud crashing sound come from outside and a loud splash. Flim is the only one who actually saw what happened. So, Balin, you're reacting quickly. You go first.
How far am I from it? I don't have the map open.
This is during the day, right? So you can visibly see light outside. And not that it matters that I have dark vision.
Yeah, it's a little after right now.
Figure one more time. I don't see... Oh, there we go. How do I get there? So where did he go out?
He went out to the west.
Where Flim is?
Yes. Flim stayed in the doorway and was looking around, and Thorin walked out the doorway, and a few moments later, you heard wood breaking and a loud splash.
My speed is 20. So 5. I can't really. How do I do this?
Sorry, I unlocked the tokens.
5.
Don't downstairs while you do this. My dog just threw up.
Oh.
Once you look outside, the entirety of the dock on the map has just fallen apart and collapsed into the water.
Thorin.
You can see him like right under the water there, like thrashing around a little bit.
Where's the dock end?
The whole thing, the pylons that were holding it up, you can still see like the outline of the dock, but like all of the wood has just collapsed in the water.
Okay. How many of my action economy would it take to unpack my rope and throw him an end of it?
That would be a stowed item, so 2 actions to retrieve the rope. So you have items designated on you. Anything basically in your backpack that's like packed away is going to be stowed, and it's 2 actions to retrieve something like that. Something that you have like readily available, like a sheathed weapon or like a potion on a bandolier, is readied, and that's 1 action to retrieve.
Okay, and moving was 1 action.
So
So
you can move and
I
pull
think
out.
what I'm gonna do is pull out the rope and hold it up for someone else to be able to grab. So that's moving is 1, grabbing the stowed item is 2, and that's my turn.
Yeah.
Hang on, Thorin.
Can he still hold on to the rope, or is that a separate action?
Yeah, you can hold on to it still.
So did
Like
you?
I'll
so,
hold it in such a way that it's easy for someone else to grab it and throw it.
so you essentially just moved, took out the rope, and you're holding it out.
Like I took out the rope and I'm like wrapping one end around my wrist and holding all the bundled rope in my other hand.
Okay.
And then I'm moving on to Reese.
Okay. Let's see. So I just heard a splash out there, right?
Then you heard me go, oh, hold on, Thorin, and pull out my rope.
No, you don't have a video on, right, Balin?
No,
Okay.
all my cameras are covered in tape.
He's not very far out. He's basically just far out enough in the water to have like fallen under the water. And Thorin, you are in the water, but like you fell with enough force that like, you know, you're like in mud and kind of thrashing around. Your head is just barely underwater.
Gross.
Yeah, you're gonna come away smelling like swamp water, but like you're not in danger of drowning or anything. You can very easily just walk back up to the bank.
Unless the aberration has something to say about it.
Unless
Is it already wounded?
no, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I was testing some stuff last week. Yeah, Ted, your sheet should have some hefty changes on it for your alchemical item.
Excellent, thank you.
So I can't see him, right?
He is difficult to see. You can see roughly the spot where he is, like, kind of thrashing under the water.
Well, I'm going to. Oh. here, so behind everyone, and then I will cast guidance on him.
Okay.
Who's him?
Me.
Oh.
Because I don't know that there's a creature coming, right?
Y'all have seen something lurking around here, like from the other side, other shore. Y'all know that something is over here, but y'all know how dangerous it is.
Yeah.
I think you identified it as some kind of wisp.
Yeah. Do I know? I mean, okay. I'm gonna make a apply guidance to him, and then I will. I guess. Can I make a roll to see if I know what type?
Yeah, you've got a good enough look at it from a distance. You can do a recall knowledge and maybe set the difficulty. All right,
Is it occultism or arcana?
occultism.
Occultism.
That is a success. The creature is indeed a type of wisp. It is a flicker wisp. You get one question about the creature.
Oh,
What the fuck is it?
You know it's a flicker wisp. It is an aberration, and it's
Would
got
their
wisps
hostile
that
be
are-
common knowledge?
yeah. Would that be the question? Like, are they generally hostile?
Yeah, you can ask about like their general habitat and activities as a thing. And yeah, well, most wisps are kind of actively hostile. They lure people into dangerous positions, and then
they feed off stuff, right?
Different types of wisps feed off of different things. So like your regular will-o-wisps feed off of life force. A flicker wisp feeds off of confusion.
Okay. Is there a way to prevent that, or is that another question? Like, can you just like, can I just be like, don't be confused, or do they confuse people? Maybe that's
Yeah, they can instill confusion and then feed off of it.
Okay. Well, I will relay that information to the group since that's kind of their most seems like the most pertinent information.
From where y'all are at, y'all know that it is here, but you cannot presently see it where it is at because it's underwater.
Yeah.
We just kind of see like emanation of light coming from that area or something.
It's like a very faint ribbon of light, so underwater it's very concealed. Y'all can probably see like a little sparkle of light coming from underwater, but you can't tell where it's coming from.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah, you can relay that. Thorin unfortunately won't hear you because he's underwater.
Well, I think I have another action, but I don't really. Well, no, I moved, so I think that's all my action. Here we go. I'll try.
All right, Brawl rock.
Oh, sorry, is it me? Sorry, guys.
Yep, your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you tell us what this was? It was a flicker or something? Does it feed off confusion? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, the flicker with it feeds off of confusion, and it can like inflict confusion on people. So that's probably
And-
the most.
We can see it, I guess.
I think we currently we know it's there, but we can't actually see it.
Yeah, y'all know it's there, but it's difficult to see under normal conditions, and it's underwater right now. So y'all can kind of see a little bit of light moving around underwater, but cannot see it where you're at.
It's going after Thorn, huh?
It is near him, but it's not moving yet.
Feasibly going after him. Gotcha.
Probably.
Yeah. You kind of don't have anything to do. Don't want to jump in the water. That seems dangerous. This water.
I'm holding out a bundle of 50 feet of rope that is one end wrapped around my wrist.
You could run, grab his rope, and jump in the water.
Throw him in.
Or throw it.
Yeah, jumping in the water seems bad. You know, Reese, you could have done the same thing. You could have grabbed the rope and jumped in the water.
No.
Or y'all could just throw the rope in the water.
Or you could
And I'll
throw,
hold on to one end.
or you throw Balin into the water to grab Thorin, and then hold him.
Oh,
on
I
the
can
other
push
side.
Balin.
And he's attached to the rope.
And you're
Oh,
attached to the rope.
assholes.
You're like a big buoy.
Y'all are the worst. You can do that. That is an option.
You can also hold your action if you want to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do I have to actually state what I'm gonna do? I don't hold action. I can just hold it, kind of react to see what's going on.
If you want to, like, set yourself up to react to something, that's different. If you just want to delay,
Yeah,
then
just
you
gonna
can.
delay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delay.
All right. So on its turn, Thorin in the water. It's very murky and muddy, and you're kicking up a lot more mud. But a few feet away from you, you can see a ribbon of light that's kind of spiraling around, and it starts moving towards you. And as it gets close to you, it kind of spirals around in a weird pattern, and your vision gets very sparkly.
Oh, one of it doesn't have initiative.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, sparkly vision. Underwater.
You were making a will save. That's going to be a failure. Alright, you are confused for one turn. And that is all that happens to you. So on your action, your turn, you are confused.
Okay. What does that entail?
Alright, it means you are kind of flailing around wildly. You need to attack basically the closest thing to you,
Which is the flicker mist.
which is the creature.
Why do I have an echo?
Because you're confused.
Fair enough.
Alright, so you'll have to spend an action to draw a weapon, and then you will use both of your attacks to try and attack the closest thing to you, which is going to be the wisp.
Do I choose which weapon?
You can choose which weapon.
It's also going to be a miss. Alright.
Yep, so you stab wildly at the brilliant lights dazzling you, but do not connect.
I hate that thing.
All right, Lim.
Okay, let's see here. So he's in water? Is the dock broken?
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
He's actually underwater.
Yeah, like not like far underwater, like just under the surface, but he is submerged.
Okay.
So like a hand sticking out, or is he flailing? Or
Okay, let's
He's kind of flailing and disrupting the surface of the water, but he
In
is
the splashes.
just deep enough to basically be submerged.
Yeah, let me see what items I have.
You can kind of see sparkling lights close to him, like lighting him up a little bit under the water.
I'm looking to see what I could potentially tie to the end of the rope so that it'll make it sink. I don't know if I have. Oh, I know what I can do. In my action economy, would it be possible for me to take 10 sling bullets and put it in my water skin and tie it to the end of the rope and drop it where he's at?
That is complicated enough. It would probably take several turns to do.
Okay.
it's okay. We'll just lasso him. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, and from where you're at, he seems to be panicking.
Yeah.
Can you
he's
tie a
probably not gonna
lasso?
grab it anyway. Okay, can I use a skill to find out how these wisps normally attack? What their attack style is?
Sure.
Is it
And
to
be an
like
occultism roll?
an occultism? Okay.
In the towers.
Yeah. Yep. I'm assuming what they do is they try to confuse you and then lure you so that you kill yourself, and they're not super aggressive otherwise. But let me see. Occultism.
Roll. Yeah, so your question is like, how do they normally attack? They can electrocute people physically, but their preferred method is usually luring people into dangerous situations and making them confused, and in this case, yeah, potentially drowning because they just freak out. And their hypnotic lights are confusing, and then they feed on the confusion. The feeding does not do any damage, but it can keep a person confused long enough to stay in a potentially dangerous situation.
Yeah, and the more people get in the area, they start attacking each other and drown. And worst case scenario, can electrocute. I don't want to get into the water. It doesn't sound like. That sounds like a bad place for electrocution. Okay.
You know, the electricity is like, they're like emergency defense mechanism. They prefer to like confuse targets and just slowly feed off of that confusion.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so is he submerged enough so that I could try to drag him out?
Yeah, you could step into the water and try to drag him out.
Okay, I'm gonna try taking the rope from Richard and lassoing him.
Okay.
Hey, can I make an argument?
Sure.
So this is the rope I used at the fair when we did the event, and I had it tied into a lasso. Is it possible it's still a lasso?
Sure, I'll go for that.
Here you go.
Excellent. So there's a lasso. I'm gonna grab. So I've used a skill to identify how it attacks.
Hello, okay?
I'll grab the rope from Richard, and I'll
She's
throw.
got a thumbs up. She gave a thumbs up. A blurry thumbs up, but gave a thumbs up.
And I'll try to lasso Thorn with it.
Okay.
All right, Flem, just like in the event. You got this.
I'm gonna call that an attack roll with a simple weapon, so you'll be proficient. So any of your ranged attack rolls up there.
So I could just do like the dagger one, for instance.
Yeah, you just do the +6.
Okay. Do I need to? Okay, let me target him.
Yeah, target him.
We're
Okay.
lassoing an underwater target.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little more difficult, but
Yeah.
Let me put a status effect on him real quick.
Roll big.
Okay, and then is he currently targeted on your screen?
You are targeting the wisp currently.
Oh no, that's not what I want. Okay, how about now?
You got the wrong one! No, you're still targeting the wisp.
Still on the wisp.
What's going on? Why is it
Hold control and click the wisp.
control? Oh, to untarget the wisp.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, but you got targeted me.
Now control click Thorin once.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. And then, oh, well, whatever.
Natural 20, 20, 20, 20.
Natural 20 on the mischance.
Damn it.
So, no, that's good. And that was... Yeah, that's a hit. So you have lassoed him.
Yeah! Lassoed.
Yes!
Okay. Have I used all my actions at this point?
I high five Reese.
I'm gonna say it's an action to like taking the rope from Balin.
Yup,
and
an action to lasso and the skill. That's what I figured. I just wanted to confirm I've used all my actions.
You have one left.
Oh, I have one left. Can I just try to tug the rope?
Yep, that's going to be an athletics check, and you're gonna need to click the multi-attack penalty on because I'm
Okay, athletics and multi-attack penalty. That's in the bottom here, isn't it?
It's in several places. There's one on the combat tracker, and I think there's one on
Oh
the
yeah,
top.
I'll just do the combat tracker then. Effects. Where is it on there? There should be. It should be also near the skill, right? If it's a. You said athletics.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I? Okay. Let me see where else it might be at. I don't see it in the combat tracker unless it's.
It's MA hashtag 2
MA hashtag.
at the bottom where you changed around.
Oh, let me. That's. Yep, I had my character blocking it. Okay, I got that on there now. Thank you. And then athletics.
Yeah, it should do the penalty.
And put it inside the tower.
No, just roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a fail. So you tug on it, but he is thrashing against you and resisting you.
So I know that it's on there good. Yeah, that's got it snagged good.
Yeah, you while he's been thrashing around, you managed to loop it around one of his arms while he's flailing. So you got a hold of him, but he's resisting.
That's okay, now we can pull him in.
I got him, boys.
And
You
here.
want to go now, Steven?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up next to Flim Flam and, grab the rope from him. Say, here, let me pull him in.
Oh,
Oh, that's a fail as well. He is fighting.
Oh, can I try again?
Yep, with the multi-attack penalty.
Yep. Oh man, he is really stuck in there. Oh, it didn't
Oh, that's a
go
20
in.
then.
No.
You pull him 5 feet.
5 feet. Alright, not bad.
So does that pull him up vertically at all, or does it pull him horizontally?
It's pulling him like up the bank a bit, so his head is above water now, but he's still like in the water.
We're kind of just dragging him.
Yeah, and he is. Once he comes up out of the water, you can see he is not in his right mind. He is flailing about and looks confused.
I advance it. It's Fig's turn now.
It is Balin's turn.
is he within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, he's very close to you, just like down a little bit in the water.
I don't have anything to give other saves, but I'm going to first try and pull him up to me, if I can grab him by the hand. Athletic.
Yeah, with the rope and everything, you can try and grab him. He is not registering you as a friendly person, so like when you reach for him, he does not like hold a hand out. He's like flailing and trying to stab things around him.
Okay, let's change the order. The first thing I'm gonna do is slap him in the face. Thorin!
Make an attack roll.
He might just try to throw you into the water.
He might. I'm gonna try and snap him out of it though. Just base attack, or do I use simple weapons like my warhammer?
Don't use your warhammer.
I don't know the bonus I'm supposed to be using as my point.
Bash is at it. Yeah.
It's gonna be the same proficiency, so you can just make an attack roll.
Wake up! With my warhammer, right?
Yeah, it'll be +6. Hey, that's a good roll.
Slap you across the face. Thorin! Snap out of it!
Roll a d3. Actually, I think it's a d4. Oh, you hit him solidly. It's non-lethal, but you try to do a soft slap, and he like leans in at the wrong moment. You crack him real hard.
Does that snap him out of it, maybe?
David, make a DC 11 flat check. So just roll a d20.
Oh, what?
Snap out of him.
So that was a waste.
Now I reach down and give him my hand to pull him up.
I will. Well, no, I can't do anything. It's not my turn.
But if you're willing to let me, I will grab you and pull.
Alright, I will, I guess, assist.
Is Dave's current hit points 5?
I just took
Sometimes you
more,
just gotta slap the fuck out of somebody.
I just took 4 more damage, so yes.
Do I have enough action economy left to try and athletics him up on the ledge with me?
Make an athletics check.
Oh yeah, you're still drained too.
That's good enough. I'll go ahead and say with those 2 actions, you can both of you take a single step toward the northeast. That'll work too. So yeah, you drag him up into the room. Like if you pull him up a few feet, like into the level of the building here, like where the dock fell off before. But yeah, you pull him up into the room, and he looks dazed but aware of his surroundings again.
I think that's all of my actions, right?
That's it.
Boom.
Alright, the doorway's getting very crowded here.
Yes.
Liv, you were the only person who is still, like, outside the room. When the dock collapsed, you kind of hopped off to the side to raised surface land. So everybody else is kind of retreating into the building, and you're still out there a bit.
Oh, are we going out of initiative order now? Can I opt to go in, or you're just letting me know that I'm the only visible target?
You're the only person still outside currently.
Okay.
Me. Can't. See the
Yeah,
west.
still, you can see the thing is closer to the surface now, so you can kind of see a ribbon of light right below the water that's spiraling around. If you try to attack it, it'll be concealed.
Okay. How does that work with spells?
It depends on the spell.
Okay.
So what do you want to use against it?
Well, if it uses electricity, maybe electric isn't super great, but that's all I got. So
Right.
to try to electric arc it.
You could try to use a skill to see what it might be vulnerable to. And a cold
I could
skill.
also can't actually see it on my screen, so I guess I don't have blind sight.
Or you can't-
There's a wall between y'all.
You want to switch with me, like you can see it at my square.
Yeah.
Could I have pulled him there and Jeff?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
If not, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try. I'll try to electric arc it. Hell.
Okay.
You might just like superpower it. It might
Pause
like
before you roll damage.
it's gonna grow to be like large size.
You see the electricity like going like pulsing through the water, and you see it connect. It does diddly squat.
Great. Immune to. Okay. Well, that's all I got.
Wait, how many actions did you use?
I moved, and then
I gave you and Balin swapping spots, so you can still have one more action.
okay. Well, then I will hit it with Evil Eye.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I can roll it. And it's a wood save. I gave it the second condition already, so
Yeah, pull it off.
okay.
Yep, that does not seem to affect it either.
Okay, cool.
All right, on its turn, it breaks the surface and darts toward Flim.
Ah!
Right, and it starts spiraling around you in a very confusing manner.
Ouch.
You are confused.
Damn it.
Look, I'm here. Now I'm here. Ha, ha.
I think confused is my default status.
Probably.
All right, Thorin, your face hurts real bad, but you're aware of your surroundings.
Oren, the lasso.
I think I heard lots of other things hurt too, because I'm still at like half hit points before I got slapped.
You're not feeling great.
Oh god.
And I assume Flynn Flam does not count for flanking.
I'm your enemy! I'm confused. I'm about to pull a firebomb and get you.
You have a lasso in your hand. Slap the fuck out of him. He'll snap out of it.
That's not how the lassos work.
You can do both.
What am I supposed to do with the lasso?
I don't know.
Oh,
Pull him in here.
You could just grab me.
That's true. He's 5 feet from you. I found slapping first was beneficial.
I'm just gonna move back away from the crazy goblin. Oops, let's see if that works. 1, 2, 3. Pull out a crossbow and shoot the annoying critter.
It is going to have cover with Flim in the way.
Click cover, correct?
Yes, let me take concealed off of it. Yeah, it is up out of the water now, invisible. But yeah, Flim is flailing around in the way.
Is it a tiny
No.
creature effectively, or small?
I critically
It
miss.
is small, so it's any of you can see is a ribbon of light that looks kind of like an after trail from fireworks, maybe. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss. All right, Flim, you are confused. So I'm gonna determine some targets randomly for you.
Yeah.
So is this kind of like someone's just swirling a sparkler around in a dark room?
Do some actions for my character.
Yeah, like that.
Just grabbing firebomb and throwing them randomly. That's it.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone's in range.
Pick odds or even.
There's a wall between you and him, at least. I'm in his face.
What did you ask? Pick odds or evens?
Yeah.
Odds. Oh, wait, I don't know if you asked me or someone else.
I was asking you.
Yep, odds.
All right, you attacked the creature.
Nice.
So your choice whether you try to smash it with a bomb or stab it.
Yeah, I imagine I can't put much thought into it, so I'd probably just smash it with a bomb.
Okay.
That it seems like the default thing I would do.
Yeah, it seems your default mode.
Okay, go to attack it.
He is a goblin pathfinder.
Okay.
What is the makeup of this thing? Is it?
It looks like
Corporeal?
someone
Incorporeal?
is.
It is
Yeah.
difficult to tell because all y'all can see is like a bright ribbon of light.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
The
there
best
we go.
description I have is it's like if someone is playing with a sparkler in a dark room.
I'm assuming that I have it targeted, right?
You have Thorin and it targeted.
Wait, what?
Stop
It
targeting
tells,
me.
it tells you on the combat tracker if you look
Yeah,
under
you
your
can see
name.
who
Oh,
you're
yeah,
targeting.
let me see. Okay, let me... Okay. So, let's see, in the combat tracker... Where in the combat tracker does it show that?
Under your name. Flim, flam, boom, all your boxes, targets, thorn, flip finger, effects, flicker, confused.
Wait, it's still doing that? Escape. Shift. Control shift.
Control click. Oh.
Control click.
Control click Thorin, and it will
Okay.
stop targeting him.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Now that should be the
Oh.
flicker wisp.
No, it was the flicker wisp. You untargeted it. There it is.
Okay.
All right, you've got a full attack block for your bombs now, so you can make multiple attacks with those.
Explode all the bombs.
Oh, okay. So I can just click the... On Alchemist Fire inside of Focus Spell, can I just click the icons there, or do I do the attack roll?
You can use under weapons up at the top where Alchemist Fire is.
Yep.
I've got it listed both as weapons and spells. You can track them any combination of the ways you want there.
Oh, cool.
So if you use anytime you make an attack roll, it'll mark off an ammo there, so you can use the ammo counter and the focus points to track how many
That's
of the
awesome.
spells you used.
Not very good.
It is gonna miss.
Does it do splash damage?
Not on a critical miss.
No.
Okay, and then if I want to do it again, I'd use the second one. That's the +1.
Yep.
And then I could do another.
That is a miss, but you will do the splash damage.
Excellent.
So you can scroll down to the spells where you have separate damage lines for
Yep.
that.
And I see the splash damage here, and I'll do that.
Right, it does take some fire damage.
It burns like so much other things in this world. Okay, and that is my action, so I will now let it go to crawl.
What you doing?
My turn. I can't see it. So I don't even know where it's at. Oof.
You can hear Flim freaking out on the other side of that wall.
Yeah. To this spot here, is that still there?
That would basically be difficult terrain. You'd be able to reach the creature, but you're jumping down in the water.
Into the water?
Yeah, like for you, like waist height.
Not ideal, but I'll do it. All right. So what is that? 5, 10, 15 movement?
Yeah, you got plenty of movement for that.
Yeah. All right, I will target it. I will go in gorilla stance, and I will try to beat the light out of it. Try to knock it out.
All right, go for it.
If it is incorporeal being, my attacks are magical.
Yup.
Okay, I think I have it targeted. I do. First attack is a
Nice.
That's a good
Yeah.
swing.
All right, it'll automatically do all this stuff. I just need to roll the damage dice, right?
Yep, just roll damage. So you swing a fist in the bundle of light, and the light does not seem to have substance, but something you can't see does, and there was a lucky hit, and whatever it is, you smash it.
All right.
Does it explode like a firework?
Oh, I was flurry too. I don't know if I said that, but generally I flurry when I attack.
Well, the first hit is enough to take it down, so you keep
okay.
swinging it. Yeah, the ribbon of light kind of fizzles out, and you don't see anything after that. Outside of combat,
Why do we keep going in this water, guys? Have we not learned?
What I was going to say, we should probably stay out of the water.
Yeah.
I realize
I'm
it's
assuming
not
those
black,
don't
but-
usually come in the singles either. Are they usually in swarms or packs?
it depends on the
I mean,
situation.
some are. Yeah, some are. I mean, but this place is just lousy with them, so the whole swamp, especially this area.
When they feed, do they leave a mark at all? Or,
No. Unless they electrocute somebody.
Yeah.
I want to clarify that I'm putting my rope up, bundled up on the outside of my backpack, maybe like over the top of it so I can easily grab it if needed.
With the lasso?
Yep. So I switched it to equipped or ready or whatever.
That's going to be a difficult thing to do with rope.
Yeah.
It's like a readied stuff is things like items in sheaths or on bandoliers and stuff. Rope is, even if you like wore it around you, it would still be difficult to have it readily available.
Can I make like
Unless you're like a ninja.
Can I make like a leather strap for my side where I could just unbuckle my roundup rope?
You'd be like a cowboy.
Yeah, wear it on your belt.
Possibly for later. 50 feet of rope is a lot to be walking around with hanging from your belt.
Okay.
There's a lot of rope.
That is.
That's a lot of rope.
Yeah.
I need to make some form of stowable dispenser.
So some sort of dispensary.
Yeah, you think of rope as like nylon rope right now, because that's what we're used to seeing. But like
Oh, it's hemp. Yeah.
rope is like super heavy and like big.
Yes, it is.
When I worked at Spacewalk, we had these 50-foot, we had variable lengths, but extension cords. In the 50-foot ones, they weighed probably 20 pounds. And
It's a lot of rope.
Oh, yeah.
The extension cord's probably heavier than
I mean-
rope, but you
I
know.
mean,
I
remember
could
the
probably
50 feet
get a higher
of
quality
coax
rope
cable
if I
we'd sell
wanna
at
do that.
Radio Shack? That was one of the bigger sizes they had.
Oh yeah.
So it would probably be required to get like a higher quality rope to do something like that, like silk rope or something.
Or you can cut the rope down in size some too.
Good.
It doesn't have to be 50 foot. You can cut it down to something like 10 or 20 foot.
Nah.
And it's less useful.
I figure I'll tie it in some kind of way where I could just like pull the right thing and it'll just unravel. You know what I mean? Probably take some kind of preparation.
You get like a spool attached to your backpack. You're like,
Yeah, we can talk about that during downtime potentially.
yeah. It's getting silly at this point.
Imagine getting snagged.
Yeah, very easily I can. Alright, y'all are out of combat. So y'all can slip back into this workshop that your last fight was in.
If there's any cloth or anything, I'm going to use it to clean myself a bit.
Come here, Thorin. Let me fix that wound on your face.
I'll just prestidigitation you if you're ready.
Thank you.
I think I could use
Waiting
my
for...
what do you call it? Street wounds.
Let me see here. Zoom to fit.
Yeah, you can do a round of
Let's try to
first
get
aid.
food.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. I'm down a little bit too.
Target.
I think you are immune.
But I think-
Oh, I can use first aid. I just can't do battle medicine.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like buttons up here that says like clear targets and target enemy units and target friendly units.
There's a lot of buttons, dude.
There's a lot.
Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to move
There's
my
for
character.
Thorin.
Pretty good.
And let's try
Why am I having problems moving my
Crawl
character?
Drag now.
Which problem?
I'm having problems just moving my character to a different grid cell.
You're running into a wall.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh no, Crawl Drag.
Oh, did you fail on me?
Yeah, but it's not a critical failure, so you're good.
Yeah, heard me, but you also did heal me.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out healing you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You can drink potions though.
Yes.
I can.
Because
Also, magical healing in an emergency. At least one casting left.
Flim gets 2 versatile vials back every 10 minutes outside of combat,
Oh,
and
perfect.
you can just use those to create elixirs.
Yeah, dude. Hook me up with a versatile elixir vial.
Okay.
I think I might have one.
Man, that's clutch.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, just from those 2 checks, it's been 20 minutes.
Well, okay, so we got the shiny that little creep wanted in the other room.
You do
Do we
it.
want to give it back to him?
See what he had today.
I mean,
Everything we've encountered so far has been. What is wrong?
He has offered you to give you 3 useful pieces of information if you give him the shiny.
yeah. I mean, we might already know that, but it may actually be useful for us. Like, does anyone know how much this? Can we like appraise this or get an idea of what it's worth, or is it magical? Or
I have a special ability for appraising Crafter's Appraisal.
okay.
So do
And
I.
I for treasure.
Just saying,
It is.
if you want
Y'all know a spyglass in general is worth 20 gold. This would count as a. Normally those would sell for half price, but this is bejeweled and like gilded, so it would sell for full price.
Okay.
So 20 gold.
is a lot.
It's worth 20 gold.
That is a lot, but
It's a nice one. Look at all these jewels on there.
What's the mechanical advantage of being able to use it? Does it allow you to be able to, I'm assuming, see at a distance? So make like a
8 times farther than normal. Spyglasses are a cool and useful thing to have. So this can be used for the practical purpose, or it's worth 20 gold.
yeah, which again is a lot of money, but
Do we have any gold on us?
Some.
Because maybe we could pull out like 7 gold and be like, you can have this one, or you can have all these shinies.
I think he has a specific. I think he's got that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah, probably, but
Yeah.
it's worth a try. Could be.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do we think the treasure is? I mean, he might give us very good information, but he could also give us garbage.
I'm
I
okay
say we
with the
go for
gamble.
it and we see what information we get.
I also I think I agree with that as well. Then also got to figure out what to do with this soul.
I thought we were going to bring that back to one of the magic-y people at town.
Yeah. Could also
So
bring it
it's-
to
Probably 3 of them at least.
Worst case scenario, we're at 20 gold, and we have information we might not have had.
Yeah, the weird doll body.
Forgot her name.
I mean, yeah.
Town gets the quest. She'll probably know something, but if we really want,
Yeah, at
pretty sure
this
that
point, any way we can get information helps us move further in our investigation.
I mean, if we really want to know a lot about it, my family will definitely know.
Oh yeah, your creepy weird-eyed family.
Whether or not we want to, do that. If we want to get them involved, I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Get who involved?
My family.
Oh, what's the problem with your family again?
I'll say the problem by saying that. Well, I'll imply the problem by saying we could take the soul to them and they would know a lot about it and be able to find out about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Your
fact that they
family
would know
sounds
about it.
creepy as shit.
Is the soul in a gem?
It's in a gem.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Do you come from a family of liches?
No, but I have some pretty big knowledge about, minerals and whatnot.
I think he's asking Reese.
Liches? No.
Remember, liches get stitches.
Start with religion? Or
Yeah, religion's a good role for that.
oh, that should have been in the tower. Oh well.
Yeah, you roll it again.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, you know that there are some esoteric forms of magic, most often occult magic, that can be used to trap souls in certain types of gemstones. This is kind of a cloudy blue stone, like not quite a sapphire or an aquamarine.
Okay. Not familiar with this mineral, but it seems to be worthy of holding in essence. I'm okay with your family taking more of a look if you think they can give us more information than we have.
I mean, they definitely can.
But do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know his family yet.
No, he's asking Reese again.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I would probably bring it to my mom. It depends on whether or not she decides to get my granny involved. Let's hope that she doesn't.
How old is your granny?
I don't know.
Are you some sort of weird maiden
really
mother
want to-
crone thing?
Can I do mining lore to try and identify the mineral?
You're a very
Absolutely.
weird maiden.
If you had to
Yeah, we
guess
kind of
how old
talking
your
about
granny is.
So that's a yes.
You think that the stone is a cut moonstone, but it's got weird occlusions in it.
There are other people we can ask that are not, creepy
Reese's
occultists.
family?
Yes.
Almost like a
Yeah.
moonstone.
I'm sure that Ren would know some stuff about it.
Yeah, we can go into town.
There's also the wizard that owns the bookstore. Probably someone at the church as well.
What
Yeah.
was this creature's name that wanted the looking glass?
It introduced itself when pressed as Tangletop.
Tried to beat it out of him, but
Y'all can do some knowledge checks on the creature if you want.
Sure. What kind? Occult or
Nature.
nature?
I can do that.
sure.
I'm assuming you can only do a nature check if you're trained in it.
You can do it untrained.
Okay.
You can only get so high if you're untrained, but you can always make the check.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, actually, Blim, Reese, and Balin, all three y'all know Tangletop is a brownie. Not
Brownie,
very
brownie.
threatening.
Oh. Yeah.
Can we eat him?
Actually, knowing that it's a brownie, I'm probably more inclined to help.
Not that kind of brownie.
Who are you responding to?
You.
Okay.
All right, y'all step back in the room, and Tangletop is sitting on top of one of the bookshelves with the stumpy little legs dangling over the side and kind of like kicking. And when y'all come back in, says, "Oh, you're alive! Did you get it? Did you get it?"
Yeah. Let's go ahead and present Tangletop with the shiny.
Yeah.
Before you take it, you need to know that we almost lost one of our own over this. So
But you didn't.
no trickery.
No, I would never.
Raises an eyebrow at him. All right.
It makes grabby hands. Give me the shiny.
I get out of his way.
Yeah. Let's give him the shiny.
Yep.
All right, you hand it up on the top of the bookshelf, and it like snatches it and like holds it, like admiring it, like pets it softly. It's a very Golem moment.
It's like, and the information.
What? Oh, right. Kind of tucks the spyglass in its like leafy little belt behind it, and is like, okay. And it stands up on the bookshelf like it's getting ready to proclaim some knowledge here. This workshop was a very special place for the Gauntlet, and it belonged to someone named Volok Azrene. And he holds up one finger.
Anyone writing this down?
Yeah.
I'll spell it out for you.
Can you put it in the party notes? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, no seeing that.
I was not even close.
Yeah, I see it inside the chat, which is good because then that gets captured on the video too.
That will sound familiar to y'all for whom this happened mere minutes ago instead of 2 weeks ago. When you entered the broken workshop, the doll asked if Master Azrene was coming back.
That's Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you also said he stuck up one finger.
Yeah, he holds up one finger when he says that. He pulls up a second finger and says, Volok was an apprentice to someone else named Belcora. And even though this Volok seemed very, very mean and dangerous, Belcora seemed much, much worse.
Yeah.
And he pauses for dramatic effect and then holds up a third finger and says, the Spooky Magic Lighthouse can do much more than just make eerie light. It can also shoot a magic beam full of ghosts.
What?
And he makes a dramatic wave.
That doesn't seem very thematically appropriate, but whatever.
Has it ever shot a beam of ghost before? Have you seen this? Wow, that sounds awful.
Very terrible. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And he turns around and makes a little like hole in the air that he goes to step through. As he does so, he stumbles a little bit, and the spyglass falls out of his pocket and lands on top of the bookshelf as he disappears.
Excellent. Grab the spyglass. We got the best of both worlds, guys. The spyglass and information.
A ghost laser.
Yeah, I don't quite know what to do with shooting ghosts, spooky ghosts. Should we just try to see if we can destroy the lighthouse? That would solve so many problems.
I'm going to give Balin a hero point for yanking Thorin out of certain danger. And Kraldrak one for making a potentially very dangerous fight very short.
He tends to do that.
Yeah,
I'm noticing a pattern here.
it's bimodal. Either he's like not
all or nothing,
effective
yeah.
at all, or he's like uber deadly.
Anyone have society that might have heard of Master Azrene?
Unless it's something
Or
other than
history, maybe? History
I have-
is probably society.
I have society.
I am not trained in it.
Is that their appropriate skill to roll?
For
I
what?
don't know.
What are you trying to
Trying
determine?
Determine who Volok Azrene is.
You could attempt to roll. It would be a very high difficulty to identify knowledge of an individual person you've never heard of before, probably.
Well, if they roll very high, then
Also
we did hear them.
probably, and also probably died like 400 years ago.
Maybe.
Maybe one of these books might be a journal or something. Can we gather up anything that we can read from this workshop?
Balin, are those stairs south of you?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
we had found that.
paper and books scattered around this room. A lot of them look like they may have rotted over the years, and a lot of them look like they've been shredded and thrown about. You could try and take some time to dig through these and see if you can find any information. It would take a while.
Well, can we do something even shorter and just look at the text to try to determine how archaic the text is, whether it's more of a modern lingo or if it reads like something generations ago?
Oh yeah, you can look at the text. See what languages y'all.
Is there any chance that in the workshop where we fought the doll, there might also be something?
No, we definitely searched the workshop that the doll was
Okay.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty.
We don't have to read them here, but we could just gather them up and read them back in town.
Ted, you need to pick some more languages.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
You should have 4 more languages.
4?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he picked his powers is actually he's ahead of the game here.
Wait, it's going to be level 1 for 3 more levels.
Reese, you definitely recognize some of the writing here as Elven.
Blah.
I'm gonna bum one of those healing potions off of you, Flim.
For sure. Here,
I think I can only take one like every 10 minutes. You said.
I can.
Yeah, but
Actually,
it took me
elixirs.
20 minutes to do the treat wounds, so
Let me see.
we could have done 2 in that time.
Elixirs of life apparently do not have the coagulant trait, so he can just keep spinning them.
Nice.
Let's see. Did
They're
that work?
D6, right?
Did I do it?
I'm taking 2 of them from you, then, broski. For healing for 5 total.
Just like skimming this page, what is it like? Just get like a gist of what it's like referring to.
Just grabbing an individual page, it looks like maybe like a journal entry or research notes or something. Some of it sounds above your head. It's something about glass occlusions and adding minerals to sand to get certain tints of lenses.
Okay.
We know a mystic. We know a bookseller.
We Rin is particularly interested in like stargazing, so I imagine that things about lenses might be of interest to her.
Yes.
Instead of going through them, Corey, I'm just gonna start grabbing anything that looks like it can make the journey back of town and
Sure.
those books.
Well, if she's
You
interested,
gather up big bundles of papers.
if
We've
she's interested
also
in
met the guy in
stargazing, we
charge
have a
of odd
telescope as
stories.
well, or spice glass.
Yeah, you know the guy in charge of Odd Story.
Morlabent.
Yeah.
And his husband Carl. So we do know a few people who would be potentially interested in old texts, regardless of the purpose.
I know that we're at a comfortable point here. Is everyone healed?
No. Corey, can I heal for 5 when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Meh.
Ted, on your sheet, you've got the healing thing coded, so you can just.
Yeah, see that. So I can just target him, right? Like,
Yep.
for instance, if I were to do this, let's see, have him and then.
Sure, at this point, it's probably been way more than 20 minutes, huh?
Yeah. It's been about half an hour now.
Patch me up, Balin. Oop, never mind. Flim Flam did a pretty good job.
You have to wait an hour between treat wounds.
Yeah. There's some stairs down right here, though, that we haven't looked at.
Am I still suffering from being wounded 1?
No, that goes away when you get treated, so let me take that off.
I am gonna pull my shield out and raise it.
Wait, was there any other outbuildings or anything up here? Or
I don't know if we explored this island completely. We just
I don't
kind of
either.
walked across this bridge. And
Did we ever go down the stairs?
I think that's the only thing in the
No,
building we haven't done.
I think before we go down the stairs, we should see if there's anything else here.
Like outside?
Yeah.
quick little check around the island. It's looking like it is just this building.
Let's see here. And so Thorin's drained 1. That's on until he takes a full rest. Is that right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing else out here.
Are you gonna go?
I think we feel like we explored all the surface gauntlet, huh?
There is a section in the southeast corner you haven't gone to yet.
Do we want to go down the stairs? That we are.
Let's get all the surface done then if we haven't explored something.
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
There's also the stairs down in the main building by the temple that we never went down. But I don't think that's the time for
I think that this would be we should probably explore down.
Yeah,
the stairs
before we leave
here
this
before
room.
we go to the main place. I think.
I agree.
Phil.
You said northeast corner?
Southeast, you can see.
Someone moving big.
He's moving on his own. He's a free-willed creature.
It's true.
This is the boathouse. We've
Almost like command him.
been here.
Okay, let's see here.
Wait, where is everyone going?
We're going to the stairs.
By the boathouse right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, sorry, not going to the stairs in this building.
Y'all know that south of the room where you fought the scorpion, there was a doorway y'all haven't gone through yet.
Ah. Back in the main building there.
That's where we
Did a number for us, and we got, we had to leave.
Oh yeah, we literally left and went home.
Oops.
This it? No. We've been in here, right? Oh, it's this one.
Weird.
This door right here, right?
Yeah.
Ah, finally. Wait, where are y'all at?
Remember where we fought the scorpion?
Yeah, but is that where y'all... Is there a reason
We're
why
in
we
that.
don't just want to do the stairs right now? We want to go all the way to where the scorpion was...
Hold
Because
on.
there's the door we haven't opened there. Which is likely going to be a fight, because every door we've opened just got a fight. Oh, Corey's adjusted us.
Yeah, y'all went a little far.
I don't know where everyone is. I'm just gonna stand still.
I'll move you.
I'm going to go refill my tea while you're doing that.
Okay, yeah. If you just want to group us to wherever the party ran away to. So we're going to go check someplace else out and then jump back towards checking out these stairs? Okay, so...
Yeah, finish the surface level before going down anywhere.
Okay.
I think I ceased to exist.
No.
You're thinking, therefore you are, though.
I see you.
Yeah.
You're not that far from me.
I don't.
Pull up your character sheet, and in the top left corner, with the bullseye button there that says Find Token, it'll center you where you're at.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we moved.
I just zoomed all the way out and then jumped into the area we were...
Well, I zoomed all the way out and nothing was highlight or showing up. So,
That's unfortunate.
but the Find My character worked.
Right. So, Balin, you opening this door?
I will in a second.
Look at it for a little bit.
So,
No, I'm actually going to try and listen this time. We've almost died in every room we've been in. I'm going to add an extra layer of caution here.
All right. You hear crumbling stone and the sound of running water off somewhere, maybe?
Like something's moving stone around.
And just the general sounds you've heard this place. It's kind of low-key falling apart at all time.
Okay. There's potential movement in here. It could just be the crumbling of the wall, and there's water somewhere.
there's water everywhere.
Yes.
We're in swamp.
All right, let's do this. I kick it open.
Okay. All right, inside. In this room, almost the entire ceiling has collapsed, and below the collapsed ceiling, the floor has crumbled into a 10-foot deep sinkhole filled with rubble, mud, and glistening patches of fungus. There is evidence of some kind of ancient battle here, like burn scars and scorch marks all over the walls and much of the rubble. And down in the pit, you kick the door open and step boldly inside, and there are 4 Mifflets who look like they're kind of rooting through the rubble and the mud, and they all kind of look up at you at the same time, like, what?
I probably should have gotten my stance before we opened this door.
I mean, you probably can. I specified a raise my shield.
Can't do that.
Can't raise my shield?
You can walk around, like there is a encounter mode activity for walking around with your shield raised, but you can't like preemptively enter a stance before combat.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you charge in and stop, and there's 4 little creatures down at the bottom of this hole who just stop and look at you, and you have an awkward moment of like standing there, and they all like scramble and start pulling out weapons and like looking at you very threateningly.
Will you put me where I end up before I notice them? Because I just stopped in the doorway. There we go.
Yeah, I'll just put you right at the edge of the pit there.
Was anyone going in after me?
That's gonna be, if y'all are going into combat, we're rolling initiative.
Okay.
But don't roll too high, guys.
So I'm assuming that's what we're doing right now. We're rolling initiative.
Not go too
How am I
crazy.
still high?
So we are going into combat.
We're always going into combat.
These little mifflet things are gonna try to kill us probably, just like always.
Oh man.
What is? Look at these dice.
I don't know.
The highest dice roll was a 7.
Those are some rolls.
So the Mifflets might be able to like not go into combat and barter with us.
Yeah, that's happened every other time we encountered them.
They're pulling weapons on us.
I'm not going to pigeonhole every Mifflet.
Well, of course, you would have relations with them. They look like you.
I will be racist towards Mifflets.
I mean, they look like goblins.
I know, we should give them a chance.
One of them stabbed me. They're tiny jerks. I don't care.
They're not tiny jerks, they're small jerks.
Yeah, that's true. If they were tiny jerks, they'd be more threatening.
All right, at the top of the order, one off to the side, it pulls out a sword and a dart from its belt, turns to the one next to it and jabbers something.
Is it an Aklo?
It is indeed going to be an Aklo.
Aklo, I thought they spoke Undercommon. Oh. I guess we'll see.
Oh no.
And then it throws a dart at Bailey.
I'm gonna, if he's telling one and one looks like it's gonna go run, I'm gonna say, stop that one. He's gonna go warn the boss.
Which one?
All right, Bailey, you don't know.
I'm guessing there's gonna be one that's gonna
Run away.
try to run.
Which one did the one talk to?
The one in the back.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
so number one.
Yes.
And this is 10 feet down.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot deep pit.
Does it start being 10 feet in the square in front of me?
Yep.
Let me see here. I think I have the ability to push when I attack. Is that correct?
What's that?
I think there's something that gives me the ability to push when I attack.
You can shove with your hammer. That basically lets you
Use the
do the shove with athletics without needing to have a free hand. All right, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm looking at activities. Just give me 1 minute. What's the furthest I can jump with long jump if this is like 10 feet down?
You can do a leap. To do a long jump, you need a running start.
You said I was charging into the room, right?
Yeah, but you kind of like just moved into the room and stopped at the rim.
Okay, so how far can I do a leap if it's 10 feet down? Could I feasibly land... where's ping mode? Can I feasibly land here?
Second. Your speed's 20.
Yes.
So to do that, you would have to take 2 actions to like back up and then take a running start and try and jump.
Okay.
And it would be an athletics check. With a leap is a single action, and you just jump 10 feet horizontally.
Okay. I thought there was something that made me more effective in difficult terrain, but I might be missing it. It's not terrain expertise. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it then. It would take 2 actions to do that?
Yeah, basically you back up 10 feet and then run 10 feet toward the pit and then make an athletics check.
Okay. Can I make an attack as part of that jump? Like a leaping attack?
No, you can't.
I won't have any action economy left? Or do I have to land before I attack?
The thing to attempt to jump and like make an attack at the apex or something like that are feet actions. You cannot do that without the feet.
Okay, but I can jump and then attack.
You could jump and land in the pit and then attack.
Okay. I will do
You are gonna fall 10 feet and take some damage.
Oh man. I don't have any ranged weapons, so this is my only choice. You know what? YOLO. Here's athletics. Oh, I don't put it on ping mode, sorry. Let's turn that off. That's 2 actions.
Let me double check the DC for that. Alright, yeah. Is that to jump 15 feet is DC 15. So yeah, you jump right over the head of the first one and land, and you're gonna take 5 points of damage from the fall.
Okay.
And you land prone.
Oh no. Can I attack from prone?
You absolutely can.
What would it take to stand up?
One more action.
Well, I still have 5 feet of movement, don't I?
Doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you back up and take a running start and leap out over the pit, and you fall and hit the ground hard, and you lose your footing, but you are in the middle of a group of Mifflets now.
And how many actions does he have left?
1 action.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and grab the one that they whispered to. Like,
Okay.
grab attack? I don't know how I would do that.
That would be a grapple under activities.
Activities. Grapple.
I really respect you targeting that single one, but I can't help but think that then the next one will just go and run and tell the boss.
Yeah.
Probably.
Myself in such a precarious situation.
There's 4 of them.
I still have a hammer. I can smack something if it tries to move around me.
All right, it's grabbed. You got a hold of it.
Do you get attacking opportunity? Don't you need a feat for that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you?
you do.
Ah, that's bad. Well, this is what's happening because I didn't have the foresight to realize that.
That's gonna be your turn then.
Man,
That was a bold and heroic action.
So what is grabbed to? Okay.
Thorin, how many times have you rescued Balin from situations he's gotten himself into like this?
We're
You stopped
constantly
counting.
rescuing each other.
You stopped counting.
In all fairness, Balin rescued Thor just earlier this session.
Stop.
Yeah, we're always doing this for each other.
Yep. Let's double check the range of my weapon.
Are they? Yeah.
120.
You guys like married or something?
No.
No,
Or something.
We served in the military together. Fighting people that look very similar to Kraldrak.
Remarkably so. Alright, I'm going to. You said we do get to assume we have our weapon drawn. Start of combat. So then I'm going to shoot. I guess Mifflet number 2, who I actually have line of sight to.
You will have to move into the room because they are 10 feet down in a pit, so they are not visible from where you were at.
Fine. Damn it, that didn't work. Come on, try this.
Yeah, come in here. Give them some more targets.
I do have to move I have to move further because I can't see him now.
Yeah, you have to move up to like the lip.
Alright, that's 3. And it's 10 feet down from here.
It's 10 feet down from the edge on the
Okay.
map there.
So I can
You
get
can- you
here.
got here. Yeah, that's also good. You can probably from the doorway get line of sight to one of the further away ones.
Oh, well, I was going to target the one I saw originally. And. Theory. He's off guard.
Yep, you're acting before him, so you get your surprise strike.
Hell yeah.
Balin, I know you said you didn't have a ranged weapon, but didn't you have that rope and lasso?
Yes, I do. It's stone though. It's too many actions to pull out.
So that hits. I need to do off guard as well to party damage. Oh.
Alright. Yeah, you catch him right in the side, and he shrieks.
So move, shoot. No longer hidden. I guess load the crossbow as I think that's the last action, right?
Yeah, if you reload, that's it.
Alright.
Alright, the one that you have grabbed goes next. It shrieks in panic. And is going to attempt to escape.
Is this a static DC or an opposed thing?
It's a static DC against one of your defenses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's
Just soundboard entry.
Like fucking meatloaf at bar.
Stay still, you little shit.
Against your Fortitude DC. That's going to be pretty high for it. It does not succeed.
Yeah.
So then it panics and starts trying to stab you.
Yep.
That's fair.
I mean, if it stabs his hand, then he'll know to let it go, right?
I did not do
The
anything
idea.
to keep my shield raised, so I need to uncheck raise shield. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you get stabbed by a sword. And let's go attempt to stab you again, and miss. All right. Number 2, who got shot? They're not dumb though, so it's gonna take a little shuffle over to the right here. And it's gonna try and stab Balin. And it's got you flanked. That's a critical hit. You take 8 points of stabbing damage. Oh.
Oof.
This is gonna try and stab you again.
Oh, jeez.
And hit you again.
Jesus.
You only take 1 point of damage.
You're not dead yet.
You're not dead yet. Crawl, Drock.
Well, this is a good strategy for it. If you die, you let it go, and then it can run away.
Alright, so, considering I have 25 feet of movement, I can get right up to the edge, but I guess I can't reach the one that's basically 10 feet down, correct?
You could like hop down the incline as part of
Okay.
your movement.
Okay. Do I need to...
It'd be an athletics check because it's kind of a slant, but you could
Okay.
like slide down the edge.
Here is that athletics check for you. Here is my hero point for that athletics check. How do I use that?
Just double click on the hero point.
Click on it. Here is my actual athletics check. That first was just a warm up.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
So, why can't I move? There we go. So can I position myself there?
Absolutely.
All right. I will. Well, I will go into stance and then flurry.
Okay.
Can I target this one? Okay, I got him targeted. All right. I will yell at Balin, who might consider healing himself. First attack, not so good. I'm actually going to spend my hero point as well to reroll that.
Okay.
I think it's going to be critical to try to injure this thing.
And
it's gonna
it
be-
is a critical, yes.
Nice.
Alright. That was weird, they
Yeah,
landed
good.
on top of each other. Crazy. Alright. And then...
Yeah, that one just dies.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, you smash its head and it's dead.
Oh, well, perfect.
I don't think they have a ton of health. They're
Thank
not
you
very
very
much.
much.
Yeah, your follow attack, you just soccer kick the corpse across the room.
It's twice in a row. Yeah. Alright, I will advance the tracker to the next person.
All right.
Right.
I couldn't see anything that was happening.
If we wanted to go down, though, we can also do an acrobatics roll, right?
No.
It's athletics, I think.
It's athletic.
Well, if you fall, though, can't you take the acrobatics to, like, break a... I was just reading it, though, and that's what it said.
I'm
Under-
going to electric.
Under
Part.
falling.
Check.
And there's
I
also
do
something
have
called
acrobatics.
Arrest a Fall, which is on page 418.
You have to have a fly speed to do that.
Oh.
There is a acrobatics feat called cat fall that lets you take less damage from a fall.
It's just weird. It says here when you fall more than 5 feet, you can take falling damage when you land, which is bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fall. If you take any damage from a fall, you're knocked prone when you land. You can grab an edge as a reaction to reduce or eliminate the damage from some falls. More details for ruling damage appear on page 421 for falling. But they cite that under acrobatics.
Grab an edge.
Yeah, grab an edge is a reflex check, or if you're falling over an edge, you can grab the lip. So
Okay.
you could grab the lip and then drop yourself.
Okay.
All right. So electric arc those guys. One of the other ones sizzles and die.
Yay, I'm not flanked anymore.
All right, Flim, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna
Light it up.
Oh, there is a nice. Several of them are next to each other. Burn them all.
True.
Little collateral, but that's all right.
I'm grabbing one of them. Just, it's trying to run away from me, and I'm holding its ankles, yelling at it.
Can I?
Did you not stand up?
I didn't have enough action economy to stand up.
There's a reason why they're just stabbing you while you're down.
Look, it's working.
Okay, let me see. If I get towards the edge, can I? I should be in range. Let me see. How do you get the range value up?
If you target them, like the control click,
okay, so that's
it
maybe
should give you
25.
a.
So the only way,
Yeah,
so the only way I can get into range then is if I drop down.
No, you can stand on the edge.
You can move next to Thorin.
Oh yeah, because I'll be a higher than them as well, right?
Yeah, and for that, basically, like for arcing your bomb, I'd say the distance vertically does not count. So
Okay.
if you get on the edge of the pit there, you could hit either one of them in your first range increment.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because like I need it matters for me to target them, but for you, you're basically just tossing the bomb down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Four goes before me, and one is the one I have grabbed.
What?
You will have to be in an unoccupied square.
Oh.
You should be able to move one to the right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go for the one that is healthy. And let's go to. And I have it. I can check now. It shows under my character. Targets. Yep, I have it targeted. So now let me attempt to throw a bomb at it. Oh, whoops. Let's do that again.
That's it.
Excellent. And no, not wrong one. I hit the wrong thing. I meant to hit Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll it. Oh shit! It just dies.
Boom!
Yeah, it explodes right in its face, and it goes down charred and screaming.
Just how you like it, right?
Yeah, fire solves all problems.
You can throw another attack.
Yeah, let's
There
try
we go
it.
for action.
If I do though, that's going to be a greater distance, right?
Probably still within your range.
It's still in the first range increments.
Perfect. So then I would do. Do
And
I have
think
to
it's-
hit the
I think it
MA?
is add off guard because it's grabbed.
It's grabbed. It'll add that automatically.
Oh, okay.
Do I hit the MA number 2 or do I just do the
Yeah.
+1? Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it goes way wide and smashes into the water.
Okay, that's my actions. I threw 2 bombs and I moved.
All right, Balin, it's your turn again.
Can I use the reposition action to kind of like put it between crawling myself?
That would take a couple of reposition actions, and you're probably much better served just trying to kill it.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to use one action to stand up. And then the first one, I'm going to continue grabbing it and smash it in the head with my Warhammer.
Okay.
Actions, Warhammer.
Ah.
I'm going to hero point this.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me take prone off you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So wait. Same +6. Oh, wait, I don't have it fucking targeted.
Let's miss.
Okay, but it's off, it's grabbed, so off guard would have been applied. But I don't have it targeted.
Yeah, I dragged the number onto it, and that's a miss.
Okay, cool. So that is 2 actions.
Does he have to maintain the grab?
Yeah, if you want to keep it grab, you have to spend an action to do that.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna heal myself instead.
That's fair.
And Thorin is next, so he's probably good. But
But if you maintain the grab, it'll still be off guard.
and then you can heal yourself after that.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I'll maintain the grab.
Yeah. Because the orange should be able to kill him.
Especially if it's off guard.
Do I have to do anything to maintain the grab?
Just spend the action.
Okay, so let's targets. Activities. Is grapple still?
Yep, that's you got it. You don't have to roll again.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you
well, I'll
just...
just move the tracker.
Yeah.
All right, Thorin.
Alright, I'm going to shoot it.
Now you're gonna get light cover from Balin.
I thought he was down on the ground.
No, he's still up.
They're both down there, and they're both like grappling. So
They're like bare
No.
hugging
So,
around the lip, you can avoid cover.
I mean, could I have moved 5 feet when standing up, or does that...
it. But you're still grabbing it, right?
Yeah. Okay, just asking.
alright, so does that negate the off guard?
Nope.
Okay, so it's off guard and.
Yeah, light covers a +1 and off guard's a -2, so it's a -1 to its AC total.
Alright. And I can move to.
Yeah, if you move, you won't be shooting through Balin Square.
Yeah, I guess let's not shoot him.
Go off the bridge.
There's no risk of shooting him. Just he's.
It makes it harder for you to hit your target.
Does that work for off guard or remove cover?
Yep.
And then. Dagger
Hero
far.
point.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Where's the hero point?
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Guard.
Jesus!
Oh,
What the hell?
You crit him. You crit balls on him, bitch.
It's my second action. My third action will be to try to jump down. I guess safely, so that'll be athletics.
Yep. Yeah, we're out of combat. They're all dead.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm not going to jump down. See, explore up here and then jump down. There's weird things up here too.
Is there a safe way just to climb down?
It's an athletics check, or
Is there something
Is
to
there
fasten a rope
somebody could
onto?
help you down?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if you want to necessarily go down. It looks like it's just a pit.
No, he was gonna run and go. Right? Like we were told he was gonna run somewhere.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah. So, but where was he gonna run to?
Presumably the
doors
doors
to the other
behind
end.
them.
Yeah.
Well, he did say go and get the boss, so I'm guessing that there's gonna be like a super Mifflet or something.
Do we hear anything stirring in the other room?
No.
I'm gonna quietly take out my medicine kit and try to start bandaging my wounds.
Okay.
Unless you have one of those healing drafts I can use.
Should try one of those, things from Flim Flam.
Yeah. Do you need that?
I'm at 3 hit points.
Oh, I guess I'd have to get down there. Is there a door down there? Can I see anything? Is it just a pit?
Maybe throw it at them.
I'll rummage through the little Meplet bodies.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna try and do treat wounds. If I don't have the time to make it work, just let me know.
You have time.
Ooh.
Okay. Still down 9.
Hmm.
All right. Most of what they have on them is each of them has a crude short sword, and they have many.
There you go.
Thanks, bud.
Wow.
Is there anyone who I can treat wounds on now? I don't think I've done it on Flim in a while, huh?
No.
That'll give you time to produce another one.
Yeah.
All right. The pit is full of like mud and rubble and fungus. Like there's some mushrooms y'all find down there. So it looked like they were just rooting around for maybe like grubs and mushrooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do y'all think the boss is?
I mean,
Probably a super Mifflet, so maybe a goblin.
being the Mifflets.
Or the boss of the Mifflets.
Some dice just rolled.
Balin, while you were down there, you're kicking at some of the rubble, and you see a piece of metal that is sticking out of the rubble.
I try to uncover it.
You pull some rocks away over a few minutes to try to unbury whatever it is, and it looks like the curving railing of a spiral staircase that is completely buried in the rubble.
Oh. Cool.
Is there, like, looking up, is there a place that this collapsed from?
Now, there's a big hole in the ceiling. The whole ceiling of this room is basically collapsed inward.
And I use Stonemason's Eye to try to determine if the stairs are trapped below the rubble or if the stairs came from above.
Sure.
What's
Yeah,
the skill
crafting
for
roll.
that? Crafting?
Yeah, put that in the tower. Yeah, it does look like there was enough of a reinforced structure here at one time for a big spiral staircase that was probably going down. It is collapsed with much of the structure here, and it looks like this was a sinkhole centuries ago, and there is probably an entryway somewhere below, but it would take days worth of excavating to get to it.
Understood. might have to get some pickaxes and come back, guys.
How would they have gotten to the boss though? Like,
There are other entrances and exits to this room.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it's up here.
okay, I guess I'll try to climb down. Can I swing onto the lip to reduce the difficulty to climb down?
You can just walk around the edge of
Yeah,
it.
you can probably just walk.
Okay.
Reese, looking around this room, it is like scorched and burned, and there are broken pieces of rubble all over, and a lot of these marks look to you like they were made by magic. So there was some kind of like pitched magic battle that happened here a very long time ago.
I wonder if this is where they fought Belcora.
Make me an Otari lore check.
Good.
Actually, I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, you.
Wait,
Reese,
that's religion. It shouldn't have been religion. It should be on Tari lore, which is a +7. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Should I redo it?
Good roll. No, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Reese, you know that this is probably one of the places where the Rose Guard must have fought Belcora. You know she was killed in the lighthouse, where y'all find that blood stain.
Okay.
Um,
They fought her, then she fled.
Flim, you remember a little more detail that as the Rose Guard fought Belcora through the gauntlet, there was a cave-in while they were fighting her, and the group's rogue, Otari Ilvashti, was lost in the cave-in, and you're pretty sure this is the collapse where Otari died.
Oh.
We can find his gear.
Oh, that's kind of crazy to hear these stories and then to actually be there to see what it looks like.
Yeah, so you are standing looking down into this pit, and somewhere underneath this rubble, Otari's corpse is probably somewhere down there.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Or
That
he
was
might,
kind of.
he might still be down there too.
I mean, I was kind of not into the idea of getting pickaxes and stuff to clear the rubble, but
But
I'm
now you
looking
are,
forward to it.
right?
Well, I mean, I still don't really want to do all that physical work.
I mean, we have
but,
dwarves.
I mean, I'm a miner by background, so
Yeah, the dwarves will do all that stuff.
It would be a hefty undertaking to excavate this.
That's why
and
we have two dwarves.
You don't know how much of what's below has collapsed.
Right.
And y'all do have passages down to the level below this.
Yes. Like, we don't have to
Yeah.
excavate this. We can investigate.
That's
Yeah.
true, because they made it.
once we're run out of other
Yeah.
outlets, then we can.
Who knows? He might have. Maybe he fell a whole
Goodbye.
bunch of layers down.
Maybe he didn't die and is trapped down there.
Say that. Don't say that.
Still making death saves.
How
All
old
right.
could he be?
400 years later.
He's like a 400-year-old.
Guys, I sense something dangerous on the other side of this door. I don't know why my spider senses are tingling.
That's just the corpse of Otari.
My
The skeletal remains.
Jeff,
My
you want
grave
to
robbing.
position yourself before we kick this door open?
my grave robbing senses are tingling. I don't. I mean, we
I
can
guess
see
that
it.
token is visible then, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Some bitch.
That's okay. I think we're still gonna
We
do
know
what
you're
we're gonna
in
do
there.
anyway.
Put down your arms.
He just,
We have
Move,
no
but he's still
bone with
visible.
you.
He's still visible.
for some reason.
And it's between grid markers too.
Yeah, he moved, but he's visible.
It's huge.
He's a bigot. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Eh.
I throw
Oh, that's
Slim in the
stealth.
room.
You have to open the doors first. I'm going to try
I'm
to
gonna
stealth
start
though.
with my shield raised, just like every other time when we've been going in new rooms recently. I'm gonna list it at the door. Just
It's
like we
quiet
did
on
in
the other
last one.
side.
All right, it's safe in here, guys.
Skeletons don't make no noise, man.
Kick both of them open at the same time.
All right, on the other side, there is a 15-foot stone walkway that spans a narrow stretch of the swamp water below, and it connects the ruined keep to a large stone outbuilding. Double doors are on each side of the walkway. Standing before the double doors across the walkway is a 7-foot tall skeleton dressed in armor made from gnarled roots, bones, and rusted metal. The skeleton clutches a morning star in one weathered hand, with the weapon's heavy spiked tip resting on the walkway at the skeleton's feet.
That was the wrong door. I closed them, guys.
Maybe it's just a guard and it's not going to advance.
Yeah, maybe.
You're saying we should try to reason with the skeleton? That
No.
is 7 feet tall?
No.
We come in peace.
No, I'm saying if we
No,
close the
we just
door,
close the doors.
it might
and
not
move on.
follow.
I agree. There we go.
Problem solved.
Oddly enough, the token is still visible.
Once you see
Roll
it,
initiative.
you can't unsee it.
Roll initiative. Oh,
Is the door still open or are they closed?
Doors are open.
Okay.
okay.
Roll initiative. Boop. Oh, my lowest yet.
No, Balin.
Oh my god, how did I get even lower than before? I've been rolling like.
All right, at the other side of the walkway, the skeleton stands motionless.
That's good. That's good.
Thorin, what are you doing?
Thinking
Things
about
like
closing.
7 feet tall. Prepare yourselves.
Thinking about closing the door.
I tried.
Go inspect it, Thorn.
Yeah, let's not. Let's say we didn't. Is this a window or a door that I'm at? I can't quite tell.
That is an arrow slit.
Okay, it's hard to tell on this map.
Doesn't seem to be moving.
It says here.
Yeah, you can shuffle along the ridge of the pit and get to the doors easy.
1, 2.
Maybe if you're real quiet, it won't know you're there.
Think I get to keep the stealth since I rolled an initiative. I'm not 100% sure how that works.
I mean, it can't see you.
Okay, so I guess I will go on the walkway at least and see what the. Is there anything else I can see?
Just a set of doors. The walkway opens out to the sides, and you can see the swamp out the side.
Skeleton doesn't seem to be moving at the moment.
Does not respond to you coming out on the walkway.
It's standing though?
It is standing.
Weapon is resting on the ground.
Yeah,
In its hand.
kind of, it's kind of like propping up the.
Is it like completely still or is it any kind of idle movement?
You don't see it moving at all.
I'm thinking it's a
Not
guardian.
flinching a muscle whatsoever.
It doesn't have muscles.
Not a muscle.
Not a muscle.
There's no way to
some
move.
Could be some sort of trigger if you get close to it.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah, I
guardian.
guess. Search, I think, or is it
Yeah, you can do a seek.
seek? That's
Just a
let's do
perception
that.
check.
I have it saved up top, but of course I wasn't here at the top. Does that goes in the
Yeah, in the tower.
When in doubt, blow it up.
That's your
yeah.
motto.
So after the initial panic, you step out and take a closer look at it, and it's not moving at all. In fact, it looks like it's been propped up and built to just stand there and look ominous. It's not really a thing.
All right, so I guess I'll slowly keep moving.
Yeah, y'all are out. You're out of combat. It's not a creature.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk right up to it, and it doesn't move or respond, and like the jaw is hanging open slightly.
Check to see if it's trapped.
I'll do that.
Balin walks up to it, it explodes. One would think you might be a little more cautious.
That is how things seem to work over here.
No, it is. It's the bones look like they're wired together, and once you're up on it, it looks like it's mostly humanoid, but it's been cobbled together from several different creatures. The armor is not armor, but it's made to look like armor. The only thing that looks not like just refuse is the morning star that it's holding.
Is it sized for a 7?
It's sized for a medium creature.
Okay. So it's, I guess, slightly small for it.
Yeah, and well, despite the fact that this was 7 feet, it was hobbled together by various different bones, right? So it's like a Frankenstein skeleton.
Most of the bones look like they came from probably human remains, but they've been kind of like padded and built up so to make the creature look taller than it probably would have been in life.
Isn't this a Mitflit thing to make like something like some kind of treasures or traps or something? Or is that a skill, or am I remembering that correctly, that they like to?
The only thing y'all know about Midflits is that they're fey creatures and they have a fondness and an empathy with vermin.
They live underground.
Yeah.
This is just a weird thing that apparently they propped up to try and be scary. It's a wicked-looking Home Depot skeleton out front of their boss room.
Is the weapon trapped?
Doesn't look like it.
Is there a way to? Can I take it?
Yeah, that's one way to check.
So there's
That's a good way to
doors
check.
clearly behind it.
Yep. Yeah, you take grab the Morning Star and like its arm kind of half falls off like it was propped up by the Morning Star.
Yeah, I'll dump it. I'll dump it into the water.
The Morning Star looks nice and it looks like it's got runes on it.
Ooh, fancy. How long does it take to identify that stuff?
Y'all can identify. I'll let y'all recognize basic weapon runes. It's a +1 Morning Star.
Neat.
Nice.
Do you use Morning Star or use your fist?
You don't
Crawl.
crawl.
Brawl only uses his fist. Have you not been paying attention?
Doesn't mean you can't use other weapons.
Nah. All fist all the time,
We
baby.
can always transfer the rune later.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
Someone
someone.
say that.
But if someone can use it now while we're not transferring the rune, I don't know.
I think I'm not proficient with morning stars.
All right. Well, then I will. Unless Crawl, you're stronger than I am, I think. So I'll let you carry the Morning Star.
I can try it.
Morning Star is a simple weapon.
Oh,
So if you can
but
use simple.
I like my ancestral warhammer.
Whatever. I'll give it to Crawl Drag. He'll carry it, and we'll take the rune off when we get somewhere safer.
Okay. All right, ready or not, I'm kicking this door open.
Put it on some linens.
Is everyone in here? Jeff's not in here.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff wasn't. Reese wasn't approaching
Reese
that.
isn't in here.
He wasn't approaching that skeleton.
Hell no.
All right, pause there.
Pause.
Yeah. Well, we knew this was going to be the boss room that they're going to run in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Scaring me, Steven.
Oh.
Pretty garbage roll too.
All right. On the other side of the doors, splintered framing in the ceiling and floor hint that thin wooden walls once divided the stone building's interior. Within those walls, demolished, only a single large chamber remains. Rubble, swamp vegetation, and mud pile in heaps like foul nests, with a much larger stack of rubble, sticks, and bones looking almost but not quite like a throne. A flattened mound of sand with a few dozen bits of wood and stone stuck into it covers the floor before the throne. And there are four Mifflets in total in this room. One of them sitting on the throne with what looks like a weird crown carved out of junk on its head. And there is a gigantic spider crab beast, like, kind of hunkered down next to him.
The Mifflet Monarch.
All right, and you open the door and look inside, and the one on the throne kind of looks down his nose imperiously at you and says, Who are you coming into my domain?
We
Haven't even attacked the town yet. Why are you here?
We seek information about your domain.
We're we don't have any quarrel with you. We're just checking out this place.
Is he speaking in common?
Yes, he speaks in common.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
While we don't have any quarrel with you, you should know that all of your kind that we met up to this point are dead.
He also said that he hasn't even attacked the town yet. Just gonna throw that out there.
Don't look like it's much of a threat.
Yeah,
What
but
has it been, like
that's a
15,
saber rattle.
16 of them?
Saber rattling.
All right, Balin, you were at the head of the group, so looking at the sand pile in front of him, it looks like there's somebody's been like drawing figures in the sand, and it looks suspiciously like battle plans to you.
Okay.
And I assume it looks suspiciously like the town.
But well,
to your eyes, Thorin, yeah, it looks a lot like the layout of Otari.
how many of them are there then? Like, how big does it look like on their side?
That's hard to tell from this crude map.
Yeah. We must preserve the plans.
So you plan to attack the town then, huh?
So wait, you're just exploring this place?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
As slowly as the spider from the flanking side crawls into view.
He kind of laughs awkwardly, and he's got a trident that he's holding like a scepter, and he kind of and reaches down with the trident to like smear out the sand.
Can I try and get a good look at it? Perception?
What about it?
I want to try and get a good look at it to see if I can discern anything from it.
It's really crude and like kindergarten level like planning here.
Yeah,
That's
there's
perfect.
like-
I just want to
there's
know
like
enough
four
so that I
peop-
can trash
there's like-
talk his plan.
There's like 4 of them.
To be fair, we've killed at least 8, so there was at least 12 of them, and possibly 2 insects.
They don't have any arms. I mean, like, they have arms, but no weapons.
So you plan on attacking from the east, huh? You really haven't done your recon, have you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's sell them
You don't have any
information.
plans to attack the town?
But you haven't done it yet. I guess that means you won't, right?
Of course not.
Well, that
So
sounds
all
trustworthy
of,
to me.
The big spider crab thing at his side, like, kind of chitters menacingly at y'all, and he reaches over and like gives it a little pet and shh.
Oh, was that your giant scorpion that we killed earlier?
Oh, that was you. That was you. Oh, we had it trapped in there. It's very dangerous.
How is it?
It's much safer now.
Look, do you have anything to do with this lighthouse lighting back up?
What? No.
Oh, this is your domain. You don't know what's going on here?
Well, it was someone else's first. The place is incredibly haunted.
Okay, well, you're surviving here. Surely you've seen...
Can you give us
haunted.
information? Like, what information can you give about your domain?
Look, I'm tired, and I don't want to kill more of your people if I don't have to. So, if we could just make this an exchange that's meaningful to us, then maybe we could just, like, move along and not have to murder all of you.
Yeah, be friendly.
Yes. I think we could speak amiably, and he waves at the other Mitflits who kind of back off into the corners a bit.
I'm going to step into the room and let other people come in, but I'm kind of going to lower my shield a little bit and kind of hold my hammer down instead of at ready.
Reese is not trusting of this.
Yes, please, come in, make yourselves comfortable. We can all be friends here.
Yeah, I doubt that, but what's this about? What's the plan here? I try to examine the areas that he hasn't been able to reach quite wiping yet.
Yeah, you can see what he hasn't like brushed away in the sand. It looked like maybe it was a rough outline of Otari, but like, yeah, he's not exactly a military genius.
No.
You didn't even get the shape right.
It's not to scale. Each one of their people is like 10 times the size of the other.
How long have you been here?
Some days.
Have you seen many of our kind come and go?
Some humans, yes.
Can we give the descriptions of the... Do we have descriptions of the people we were looking for that landed the boat here?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have rough descriptions of them.
Or what about, I've described Brella's lost boy.
Oh, Lazda? No, none like you. No dwarfs. We've seen humans, though. They looked big and sneaky.
What came of them?
They went down into the swamp dragon's lair while the creature was out, and we didn't see them come back out. The dragon returned, so we assumed they are eaten.
Swamp dragon, you say?
Yes, there's a dragon in the swamp. It lives under the boathouse.
Ah.
Oh.
No.
You know how to get down there?
I know where the stairs are at.
Yes, you go through the water.
Does this dragon have a name?
No, not that I know of.
What does it look like?
A green dragon?
Mm.
We don't go near it. Dragons are terrifying. Powerful creatures.
Yeah.
Do you have maps of your realm that we can trade for?
I could draw some maps of the surface here.
That would be wonderful.
He starts like drawing some maps in the sand of the keep, and that he seems to have a pretty good. He seems to have a pretty good grasp of the layout here, so he draws a pretty good map of the ruins and starts pointing out things like, here's the swamp dragon's lair, we don't go near that. There are, in these rooms, there are bogies. And he points to the places where y'all have run into haunts. He points to the place where you ran into the storm of kobolds. There are ghosts in this room. He draws only a loose outline of the outhouses on the other island. Apparently, he has not been there.
Oh, excellent.
Well, we took care of the ghosts
Yeah.
And the scorpion.
Yeah, and the
and the
scorpion.
scorpion.
We're making your run much safer.
And some of the frogs.
Is there any other big monstrous things you want us to go kill?
You killed the scorpion and you
And the ghost.
You killed the ghost. You can't kill ghosts.
Well, they're not coming back.
you can exercise them.
You have done me a great service.
Have we now?
Well, good.
Well, let's talk about
Is there
where the
anything
origins
else?
are.
Is there anything else in here that you need us to kill?
I would have preferred you didn't kill my people, but
Well, if we can come to
But any other big bad
amiable,
scaries?
if we can come to an amiable relation, and you tell them not to attack us, then we won't attack them either. We can definitely have a friendship.
yes, we can have friendship. We can
Maybe
have,
even open trade amongst us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely potential, but before we get there, let's talk about the origins of this plan for the town.
As a gift, actually, I will give them chalk so that they don't have to draw in the sand anymore. They can draw on the walls instead.
one of the yeah, sure. One of the Mifflets off to the side will come and take the chalk from you and bring it to the boss here, and he'll present it, and he looks at it appraisingly and says, "This is excellent, fine."
What is sense motive?
It's perception.
Perception.
Oh, well, I'll try that too.
He's an idiot.
So what sparked this plan to attack the town that you're not doing?
Nothing like that. We have a plentiful domain here. What use would you have for attacking the town?
That's what I was wondering. Maybe someone else is asking you to do it?
What? No.
No, it's a contingency plan.
I mean,
We are
I guess that's
our
one of
own. We are our own people, and we were driven from our homes.
What drove you out of your home?
The mushroom-eyed people.
Do they ever come this far up towards the surface?
No, they drove us out from beneath.
Wait, did you say the mushroom-eyed people?
Yeah.
Yes, they are
Like,
cool and strong.
like they have mushrooms for eyes?
How much can you tell us about
Bright
them?
mushrooms. Say that again.
How much can you tell us about the mushroom-eyed people?
They are cruel and strong. They drove us from our homes. They were vicious. They tried to kill us.
Did they appear from nowhere, or are they a long-standing enemy of you?
They were enemies of our people. If you could do us a service, if you could help us reclaim our home, you kill them, and I have many shiny jewels that I could give you.
Can you give us a map of where the mushroom-eyed people are at?
Yes, I can draw a map.
How far away are they?
Oh, not far. There are passages below.
Oh, yeah. You could probably do that.
Do you know what they're weak against?
No, they are not weak. They are strong.
Can they be damaged?
By some such as you, yeah, I assume, yes.
Okay.
You kill them, you kill their king, and I will reward you richly.
We might be able to help you, but I have a request of you.
What is your request?
You swear an oath to us that this foolishness with attacking the town is done. And if you break it, we will feed you to the dragon.
He kind of looks around nervously a little bit at that. We will not attack the town. We will not. We have no intention.
This is great news.
Is like, do I mean, do I believe him to keep his word on any of this?
You don't think he's smart enough to understand what an oath is?
Yeah, that's kind of what I have a feeling that he's basically going to, if the first opportunity comes for him to betray us, then he'll just do it because that's
Yeah.
Malin is also low intelligence.
I don't think the town has too much to be worried about, Reese.
Yeah, not really.
What do you go by? What's your name?
I am Boss Scrog. He kind of like holds his head up and like adjusts his crown a little bit. As he does, his throne kind of creaks dangerously to one side and he adjusts his weight. Don't die.
I don't. I feel totally fine. I don't think that it's like just in my throat.
Wait, do you have like a sore throat thing going on?
A little bit.
Are you going
I just have this
tomorrow?
like dry cough.
Weird. Elsa has the same thing right now.
Dry cough, semi-sore throat. I wonder what that could be.
Should I guess maybe I shouldn't go to the office tomorrow.
Maybe something's going around because Elsa has that same thing.
Like who with the symptoms of COVID?
Yeah. All right.
Which means you might also not be able to do your birthday thingy too.
Well, you'll know by then.
Actually,
You'll have the
there's
symptoms.
Yeah,
no
you'll-
CDC guidelines on isolating anymore.
Yeah, it's just like treatment's gotten so much better on it.
It's an endemic, so
Probably should. I don't know if I should go to the office then, or if I should stay home.
if you do, I'd probably wear a mask. But I know Soden asks me not to go if I even have a tickle in my throat.
Yeah, I definitely have a little bit. So. Ugh.
Alright, where were we?
We were talking. Well, he was introduced himself. He gave us his name, Boss Scrom,
Yep.
Strong. Yeah.
and then he also talked to us about mushroom-eyed people. But
Yeah.
can we, like, based off of that description, do some kind of skill check to try to find out what a mushroom?
That is a very vague description.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably doesn't even know what he's talking about.
What could be a mushroom-eyed? But he's able to supply us a map of a place we have not been before.
Yes.
And it sounds like the maps that he has given us of his realm have been pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's missing some important stuff. Like he did not point out any of the secret doors that y'all have found, or any of the hidden areas. But most of the obvious areas and the threats that were there, he pointed out and knew about.
Okay. Anyone
Yes,
have
we
any problems with this?
No, I feel like we've made peace. We can now just.
I am not wholly comfortable, but
It's like we not hurt you, you not hurt us.
yeah.
No, we are friends. We are friends, and if you can kill the mushroom-eyed people so that my people may have their home again, I will reward you greatly.
Is there any other exits from this room? Or is this room just.
No. It's pretty fortified, all things considered. Like looks like it was maybe like a guard tower or barracks or something like that at one point, because it's kind of split off. It's not on the main island. But yeah, it's kind of just torn down into an open space here, and it's filthy. It stinks awful in here.
Oh, they probably use the restroom in the same place that they counsel from.
It smells very moldy and swampy in here.
So, from the map that he showed from where the mushroom-eyed people are, where does it descend down? Because I'm assuming they came to the surface.
Yeah, he points to some entrances, some exits that go down, and gives you a very, very rough map of some of the spaces below. I'll draw something up for y'all.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Can we ask about if there's like a cavern or a room that's underneath where the stairwell was collapsed at?
But the pit,
Yeah.
it's all rubble down there. No way up or down.
Okay. So, and I'm assuming where they pointed out where the swamp dragon is that near where the stairwell where we were about to go near the workshop, or was that somewhere else?
No, the where he points out the swamp dragon's lair is underneath the boathouse.
Okay.
Oh, the other place.
Yeah. So apparently there is some subterranean like underwater passage that goes down under there somewhere.
If we've learned anything, it's just stay out of the water.
So this guy looks dumb as a bag of rocks, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But he can give good intel on the surrounding environment.
I know. I just want to try a little intimidation thing here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one step forward. All right. Well, let's swear this oath, and then we can move on, just to make sure that we're bound by your word. So repeat after me. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to try and like create the illusion of like runes appearing as I'm speaking words, telling him to repeat after me.
Okay.
I have no intention of attacking the town.
Oh, I'm not going to attack the town.
And should I attack the town, I will be fed to the dragon below.
No, I'm not going to attack the town.
Repeat after me exactly.
That's all you need. I'm not going to attack the town. We are friends.
Good enough. I'll try to like direct the prestidigitation to like swirl around him and kind of like lock and then disappear.
Is there something Is there
What's that?
something you can give to us so that if we meet any of your subjects, we can show to them that gives us safe passage on your realm?
There are no more.
There are no more of your people?
No, you was here. You killed too many.
It's like
Did you ask me to roll with them?
Some of the other ones in the corner kind of like shuffle and look upset about that.
I mean, if you hurry in the other room, you might be able to save a couple of them.
I don't know about that.
Can we go check the pulse all at once? I guess the 2 ways to revive.
A little late for that.
One of them's like twitching, like electrified. One of them's like smashed.
It's
One of
on
them is like,
fire.
"Someone call me."
Firebombed to death.
Still kind of smoldering a little bit.
I really feel bad now.
All right. Well,
Well, at least you'll have more space when you return home.
Yeah.
he swore his oath. I think we're good here.
Oh yeah. I say we as we make progress on our quest for you, we will report back.
Excellent, excellent. You kill the mushroom-eyed people and you will be rewarded.
And you don't kill anything
No, we're not attacking the town.
or anyone who comes in here.
No, we are peaceful. We are friendly.
Sounds good. I'll walk out.
What's the thing that's sitting? I'm assuming that's like a pet of sorts.
Yeah, it's a massive, like, crab spider creature. It is horrifying. It looks way more intimidating than he does. You can make a nature check on that if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, why not?
Flim, good roll, even without trained in nature. You don't know much, learned about animals, but in your travels, you have heard desert traders talk about solafugids. They are giant, usually desert vermin that harry traders out in drier lands. You don't know what the hell it's doing here, but it's basically a giant camel spider with pincers.
Oh, interesting. So they can be domesticated then.
By these things, yeah, because
Yeah.
midflits have a connection to vermin.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
All right. So yeah, y'all retreat, and boss kind of plays with his beard a little bit and nods imperiously as y'all shut the door. And as you're shutting the door, you hear, "Oh!"
You hear what?
Like a sigh of relief.
a loud sigh of relief.
Sigh.
We
Well-
killed 80% of his people.
He's like, there's no need to have anything for safety. You killed everyone else.
Well, I think that we need to inform the town guard still. Probably should tell Sheriff Longsaddle.
Oh,
Just not
that's
that I think
right.
these guys
What we
are,
can do, I'll go make one more proclamation. Should we let them know that we're gonna send the representatives of the town to go ahead and seal this contract with them, and let them know exactly where their location is at?
Nah, they'll find out.
No. Yeah, no.
Okay. Should we prop up the skeleton?
We'll clear their home soon.
Yeah, the skeleton's
Yeah.
kind of slowly creaking and leaning over.
Now that it doesn't have the morning star.
Yeah.
We'll give them a chance to keep their word, and if they do, then we can trust them.
I think that they will until it becomes too much of a trouble for them to do it.
Yeah, but
They don't
honestly,
they don't
how's
have
that
the
any
manpower
different
to
than
attack the city.
No, they
politicians?
don't. They don't. But I just the next time we go back, I'm gonna tell Longsaddle
Oh,
just so that in case they decide to, then they will be on the lookout. I'm sure it's not a big deal, but
Although
Do
we
they
should,
disappear after they die, or are the corpses still laying everywhere?
The corpses are still out there. The ones y'all killed the previous day have been picked up and dealt with, but the ones y'all just killed are still at the bottom of the pit.
I'm gonna go grab all the ones that are still around and lay them in front of this closed door.
Okay.
I don't know if we need to provoke them necessarily, but
Not provoking them.
do you just want to bury them?
They
Or-
might
No,
want to
I
bury
don't
them.
want- I don't want to do anything to them. I just want to leave them there.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll let them do the. We let them know where they're at. Let them do their own funeral rites.
All right, we'll let
Yeah.
them do it.
The question is, what do we want to? Do we want to? I feel like we need to avoid this dragon, swamp dragon.
If
I
there's
feel
a
like that-
dragon in play, I have one spell left. That's all I have to say.
Well, I mean, I think
We're not supposed to fight a swamp dragon. But is there a way to look for evidence that there actually is a swamp dragon?
we.
Go swimming.
Yeah, we heard or saw it or something, didn't we? There's some. I feel like there was some. We ran into some evidence.
One of the you found the corpse of
the
it.
clerk.
It looks
Yeah,
like it's been chewed on by
yeah.
some kind of creature like that. So that corpse with acidic wounds on it, that could line up with a few things. But getting a description of a swamp dragon, it's probably not a true dragon. It might be a swamp drake.
Yeah.
But still, probably not anything that we really
Where
want.
was that corpse at? Would it be? Could
It's
it
kinda
be
on the other
identified as one of
side.
the 3 rogues that we were looking for?
The corpse that y'all found in the shrine looks like it was much older than that. It's been there probably a few years.
But the one that is that the one that was chewed on that you're talking about?
No, that was a big one of the big frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that corpse is still where y'all left it.
Well, should we see if that corpse could be ID'd as one of the potential 3 henchmen or rogues or...
The frog?
No, not the frog. I don't...
Which corpse?
Which is the one that was chewed on that could have been the swamp drake?
They could have been what?
That could have been representative of more like a swamp drake.
That was a frog.
Oh,
That was a giant frog.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, y'all have basically cleared out the ruins. Y'all can go ahead and go down to the 2nd floor, but if you'd like to go back to town and take a rest, y'all will hit 2nd level.
Yeah, that
let's
sounds
do
like
that.
a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we probably want to do that, yeah.
Plus,
We've
we
got
have
a
this
couple
pile
things.
of papers we can drop off with the bookstore.
Sounds like some friendly GM advice.
Yeah.
I would, for meta knowledge, I would suggest to y'all to generally, if you have the opportunity to level up before going down,
Yes.
Okay.
as a rule for this whole adventure path.
Okay.
And then when we'll start up, we'll be able to get the rough maps also that we were able to get from...
Yeah. So it is actually, y'all have only been here for a couple of hours today and managed to make short work of the place. So yeah, y'all, from where you're at, y'all are right by the entrance, so you cross back out of the gatehouse and make the walk back to town.
Excellent.
And we can take a little bit of time so I can walk y'all through the process of leveling up. So first thing is first, do not manually change your level on your character sheet.
Okay.
Manually change.
Do not do that.
Apparently, that's a bad thing.
You will screw up some of the math on your character sheet if you do that.
Won't do anything so you tell me to.
Second, there's a lot of options y'all have for leveling up because you can just stick with your class or you can break away and choose archetypes and things. There's a shitload of archetypes, so if y'all want to look over stuff between games, y'all can do that too. I'm going to beat the stripes off of you. Stop it. So, anybody who wants to take the simple path, you can just level up. You pick class feats for your class. Archetypes would replace, instead of taking a class feat, you take a dedication feat for an archetype. So, like, for Richie, one of the ones I pointed out you might like is the Talisman Dabbler, where it is a crafting-focused archetype where you make talismans every day that you can attach to weapons and armor to give benefits.
Okay.
So there's a lot of options for that, but we can go through the general process.
Would I still maintain my spell progression?
Absolutely. Yeah, the only thing that taking a archetype does is replaces class feats. You don't lose any class progression or anything. This is also how how multi-classing works in here. You would take a multi-class dedication for a different class if you qualify for it.
Is there a list of archetypes that we can go through?
Yeah, let me go ahead and link that. There are a lot.
And we get an extra something at level 2.
Y'all get a lot. So, to start off with,
You mentioned something about like a heritage feats or something,
yes.
or ancestry feats.
So for everybody, go pull up your character sheet and hit the tracker button
Tracker.
on the big green button on the top of your character sheet.
Oh.
Yep.
When you open that up, there's a button in the top window that says "Add a level." Click
I see.
that one time.
Okay. At a level.
Yeah, and then it gives me this update that says, add Alchemist Feat 2, add Skill Feat
Unable
1.
to level up Crawl Drag, cannot find a valid linked class.
What?
I don't know if I did level up or not. I think I got an error.
Is it visible that everyone can see one level of class Alchemist added to Flim Flam?
That can just be on your sheet.
Okay.
What the hell? Check and make sure you have all the books loaded.
Okay, how do I do that again?
At
Modules?
yeah, under options, go to setup, hit next and open modules. I think your class is in player core 2, so make sure you have player core 2 loaded.
Alright, where'd I go to the options? Where's that?
Top right under tools, the cog.
Oh, I see it. Okay. And then where do I go from there? Setup?
Yeah, setup, and then hit next and click modules. And you should be safe to load everything that's available there if anything is not loaded.
Yeah, I think everything is. Currently, nothing is loaded.
That's probably why.
I wonder if when I crashed, if for some reason it unloaded all of them.
It shouldn't, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you make sure to load both player core books, especially, and your class should be in player core 2.
Skill feat and which.
So if I'm looking at this website and I see one, like for instance, Crystal Keeper, like I don't see any actual.
That is
benefits.
not available to you.
Okay, I'm just curious, like how it works, because I didn't see any actual mechanics on it.
Any of the ones that are labeled uncommon and rare will probably not be available. Crystal Keeper is an elf specific thing.
Okay.
So everybody is going to get a skill feat, a class feat, and because we're using ancestry paragons, you should get another ancestry feat, I believe. Let me double check. No, y'all get another ancestry feat at 3rd level. And so y'all get a class feat, a skill feat, and everything else should mostly be automatically calculated. Thorin, you get a skill increase because you're a rogue.
Yep.
What about the ones that say legacy content?
That's going to be case by case.
I see exorcist, but again, it doesn't say any kind of like mechanics.
Most of the dedication feats are going to give you very minor bonuses, like some skill proficiencies usually, and then they open up a tree of feats you can keep taking later on.
Okay.
And exorcist is one you can't take the dedication feat for until 4th level.
Gotcha. So the number is the feat level you have to be. Got it.
Yeah. Most of your leveling up you should be able to do from the tracker panel. So like for class feats, if you click on the class button in the center of your tracker, it should pop up the 1st and 2nd level class feats you can pick from.
Let's see.
There's a martial artist archetype for 2, Stephen.
What's that?
There's a martial artist archetype you can take at level 2.
I think that one's basically to give anybody monk stuff.
Oh,
Like, he's
okay.
probably got most of those benefits already.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's a shame I can't take uncommon ones. Pact Binder would be fitting considering what just happened.
Yeah, that's a little more mystical pact.
Yeah.
That's one that you might have an opportunity for later, though.
Cool.
It is also, you can use downtime to retrain and trade out feats pretty freely. So if you later find a archetype that you like, you can go back and change class feats out for it and get onto that path.
So if I do take Talisman Dabbler, is there a list of talismans I can make, or do I have to try and figure them out?
I think part of Talisman Dabbler is you just know all of the low-level talismans, and you can make any of.
Let's see if I can find the list.
Yeah, if you click on them, these are just the descriptions, so if you click on them, it'll show you all the feats for the archetypes.
Okay. Yeah, I found a list of 160 talismans.
Yeah, you want just the lower level ones. You make You can make talismans. 2 talismans a day equal to half your level. So to start with, you can only make level 1 talismans.
Okay. There's only like 6 of them, 7.
Yeah, I can get the recognized spell that I can automatically recognize any spell that I can see.
Yeah, that lets you use a reaction to identify spells during fights.
It just says you automatically do it.
So like potency crystal makes a weapon +1 striking.
Yeah, for 1 attack. So talismans are all consumable.
Okay.
Basically gives you Ted's alchemy ability, but you do it with a smaller number of talismans every day. So if you don't use them by the end of the day, then they're wasted.
Got it.
Oh. I think our skills go up and
Yours do.
oh, when you go up level.
Your rogues are special. They're skill focused. Normally, when y'all level up, you get a skill feat every even level and a skill boost every odd level, and rogues get both every level.
Okay. Neat.
Wait,
You can-
literally. How do I clicked the wrong button and added a skill feat I didn't want to add.
Okay.
How do I go about removing that?
On your abilities tab, there's an edit button there, and you can remove
Oh,
that.
gotcha. Okay.
So how do I add it to this? How do we add a feat?
If you do it from the tracker, then there should be a add to character sheet button. Otherwise, you can click and drag the icon onto your sheet on the abilities tab.
It's not letting me in the tracker, I think, but it's not letting me pull up any feats.
On your tracker page, if you click on skill, it should bring up the list of feats that you can pick from.
Okay.
And take your pick your skill increase before you do that, because some feats will require expert to get.
Oh, I can improve one of my current skills.
Yep. Yeah, if you click the edit button in the top right, it'll let you change a proficiency, so you can increase 1 to expert. You cannot increase perception with a skill increase. Perception is not technically a skill.
Looking at the archaeologist one.
That's cool.
I mean, it seems very fitting for this campaign.
Archaeologist is neat.
Also can play into the shield block. There's Bastion.
I'll be right back again. Steve was laying down on the couch. The cat jumped up to lay on her and knocked a cup of water, knocked her tea over. So yeah, I'm getting her some more tea and taking care of that. So I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, if you want to lead into being the the sword and board style tank Bastion is very good.
So it looks like reactive shield gives me a reaction to raise my shield, right?
Yeah, for a single hit. So, like, if you don't have your shield raised, and having your shield raised would have prevented you from getting hit, you can use your reaction to put your shield up and avoid the hit.
Does it stay up for the rest of the turn?
No, it's only against that one attack.
Okay.
How do I get rid of this?
It's situational, but very useful, very good in the situations it's good for.
Yeah.
What you trying to get rid of, David?
I accidentally added additional lore, and I don't want that.
You can edit the list on the top right of that box and get rid of something. Ted, you're gonna get 2 level 2 alchemical.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm going through my I'm going through the guide right now to see how what I wanna do with my character. Out of curiosity, while leveling up the character, will you make these available throughout the week before we play next time to just kind of finalize everything?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, anytime y'all want, I can just pull up Fantasy Grounds and leave it running so y'all can log in and check stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm going to make these decisions tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I did.
I just wanted y'all to like get started looking at the process and check if y'all want to do any archetypes or anything like that. The list is going to be a little limited right now, but
That said, I can also probably end the recording too. I was just looking through things.